Hello, beautiful twin flames. All right, let's do a reading. It's that time. Let's see what is going on in this twin flame collective that I am a part of. If you resonate with my readings, then because they're very specific, so if you resonate with my readings, then chances are you're part of the collective that I am. The divine masculines in this collective are going through like sickness, like they're got the flu, COVID, some of them have, stomach bugs. They're just not really well. And it's interesting how they are, it's almost like, if we look at this from a spiritual perspective, obviously mundane over magic first, but if we look at this from a spiritual perspective, sorry, I just had a whiff of perfume that I've never had before, but I recognize it anyway. You've got passion on the bottom here. This is like, purging gunk stuff out of their body before they can engage with you physically, divine feminine, especially if we're going, off of yesterday's reading. So let's see what we've got so far. We've got strength and stimulation. Yeah, so they're building up their strength for to be able to engage with you. But let's pull more cards. We've got Aries energy there and we've got Virgo energy there. Productivity, we've got Cancer. Really interesting that stimulation card came out again today, because yesterday's reading was a spicy reading. We've got chilies there. The stimulation card is chilies, and we've got memory, so we've got Leo there. Okay, let me just tune into this and I'll be back. Okay, so just quickly as well, I'm really picking up on goals that your divine this feels like divine masculine energy. So goals that your divine masculine has right now, a lot of them are really having goals around fitness and health. It's interesting because the parallels in this, what I'm noticing is my divine masculine is doing like a 30 days, 30 albums like walk. So he'll listen to an album a day. So it's usually around an hour, and he's up to day 18 today, and he's really trying to be consistent with that. But then the sickness, he started getting sick, and he's even going when he's fluey and he's got a cold. And obviously I was like, telling him to be careful and whatever, but there's this sense of like this, for some reason this is helping with their stimulation, and they're also purging this goal of like fitness and health is helping them purge. And it's interesting because we as divine feminines tend to purge this stuff spiritually or mentally, but the divine masculines tend to do it physically and through their body. They purge through their body. I just wanted to read the last card here just to sort of put all of this into perspective. Deeper levels of connection with people, concepts and plans, and are all areas that Rosemary works with. You are reminded to ensure you are in touch with your inner wisdom, paying heed to the past, and have cleared what needs to be released. Listen to your intuition as it is calling you to be present, but be wary of gossip or becoming tactless or too forceful. This is absolutely the divine masculine's energy. They are, look at this duality. They are absolutely clearing. So these goals that they're setting is helping them to become more stimulated and helping them to be more in touch with their body and present too. We've got abundance, falling under strength here. Let me pull the rest before I keep talking. So the other cards, to clarify, we pulled abundance, protection, focus and courage. We've got double Sagittarius energy, double Aries energy. We've also got Libra, Leo, Cancer and Virgo. So really what I'm getting here is the divine masculine is really their sense of abundance is really tied to their ability to ground themselves. Okay, so they're really, this stimulation is clarified by protection, and we've got productivity and focus here. That feels really significant to me. And memory and courage, this is their ability, whatever goals they are doing, whatever they're committed to right now that is important for them, it is important for them in order to release what needs to be released. So this is like releasing past trauma, past pain, and things that there was sort of like, they weren't able to sort of reach you or allow you access to them because of this protection that they had, the walls of protection that they had up, even though they wanted access to this abundance. But it's like now they have the strength to release those walls because they know they're safe. Yeah, love. Before they had to protect themselves from love. We've got Libra twice now. And this is like, they're in it, right? They're in love. They have love and they accept your love, right? They receive your love. But there's this extra layer that is the physicality of it. Everything is there except for that physical intimacy. And for whatever reason, this collective, the physical intimacy is that last little bit that needs to be, I guess, unlocked. And it's interesting because the goals that they're setting have everything to do with their health, their physical body. So their physicality here is, these goals are really helping them get more in touch with their body. And just know that right now they are releasing. Tell me more about this releasing. Having the courage to release the past. Yeah, wisdom. We've got Leo twice. Let me read what that says. External assistance should be sought, which can take the form of personal consultancy or research. You do not have all the facts or all the facilities just yet, but are still in a good position. Bay indicates success through diligent application and also heralds new romantic relationships. Be wary of speaking your mind without the care of others around you, as you are not going to be the most knowledgeable or experienced. There's a little quote here. It says, I love being asked to identify plants, and I don't know which gives me more pleasure, to know what they are or not to know what they are. That feels important for someone there. Defense, inspiration, wishes, energy, clairvoyance. So it's almost like okay, wow. So when they're engaging in this goal, this productivity, whatever they're focused on when it comes to their physical body, which is helping them release whatever has been blocking them from this physical intimacy with their divine feminine, this is how they access that inner wisdom. So when my divine masculine's going on his walks, that's him accessing his inner wisdom. That's him tapping into his body, tapping into the wisdom that his body has. And also that's how he cultivates safety within himself. And how and a lot of you guys that I've been talking to have been cultivating safety within yourself is, working on your attachment wounds and working on your attachment stuff. And I guess, yeah, really attachment theory stuff. That's really, really interesting. Let's pause this. I'm going to see what the divine masculine wants the divine feminine to know. We've got love, wholeness, victory, productivity. Clarifying love, we've got fertility, so that's that physical intimacy. Clarifying wholeness, we have happiness. Clarifying victory, we have trust. And clarifying productivity, we have continuance. So this is really the divine masculine saying, through this practice of mine, you have your spiritual practice, but through this practice of mine and continuing this is allowing me to cultivate this wholeness within myself, which brings me this happiness, this sense of happiness, which then allows me to express physically the love that we have for each other. Okay, so if that's been lacking, or if that's been worried about that, this has been a them problem. This has been them not being happy, not them feeling whole within themselves. And this is the way to that victory, to that success. And this is this sense of success and accomplishment that they feel when they continue on with these health fitness goals, or whatever it is, these physical goals for them. This allows them to cultivate trust within themselves, which then allows them to cultivate trust within you to share their body with you. And that feels slightly shallow, but that's not at all how I mean it. Wow, this is really, really huge stuff, guys. If you want a reading, head to the link.